The AI company nobody talks about just became worth $900 billion, in 90 days. Script duration, 7-8 minutes. Voice, NUS Christopher neural rate, plus 12% volume, plus 15% pitch, plus 5 Hz. Hook, 0-10s. In February 2026 this company was worth $380 billion. Pause, today it is raising money at $900 billion. Pause, that is a $520 billion jump in 90 days. Pause, and most people have never heard of them. Context, 1050s. The company is Anthropic. Founded in 2021 by former OpenAI staff who left to build AI more safely. Pause, you know ChatGPT. You know Gemini. You probably use one of them every day. But Anthropic built Claude, and Claude is now the most capable AI model on Earth. Most people still do not know that. Pause, here is the business they have quietly built while nobody was watching. $44 billion in annual recurring revenue. Pause, growing 80 times in a single year. This is not a startup anymore. This is now potentially the most valuable private AI company on Earth. Part 1, the valuation story, 50s, 2M20s. Let me walk you through this timeline. Because each date matters. Pause, February 2026. Anthropic closes a funding round. Valuation, $380 billion. That is already a staggering number for a company founded 4 years earlier. Pause, March 2026. OpenAI is valued at $852 billion. Anthropic is second place. The gap between them is nearly $500 billion. Pause, April 7, 2026. Anthropic releases Claude Mythos. It leads 17 of 18 benchmarks measured. Independent analysts describe it as redefining what the industry calls leading. The best AI model in the world now belongs to the company most people have never heard of. Pause, May 14, 2026. Anthropic announces a $200 million partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. A 4-year commitment covering global health, life sciences, education, and economic mobility. The Gates Foundation does not partner with companies that are not serious. Pause, May 18, 2026. Reports emerge. Anthropic is in negotiations to raise $30 billion at a valuation of $900 billion or more. No term sheet signed yet. But if it closes, for the first time ever, Anthropic surpasses OpenAI in valuation. Pause, that is a $520 billion increase in valuation in 90 days. What happened? Part 2, the business nobody saw, 2 minutes and 20 seconds to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. The valuation is not speculation. It is math. Pause, Anthropic's Q1 2026 annual recurring revenue is over $44 billion. Let me put that in plain terms. Annual recurring revenue, ARR, is the money coming in every single year from customers who have committed to keep paying. $44 billion. Pause, it grew 80 times year over year. If you had $1 invested in this business a year ago, that dollar is now worth $80. Pause, more than 1,000 customers are spending $1 million or more per year. Just on Claude. Just on one AI company. Pause, who are these customers? PwC, the largest professional services firm in the world. This is the largest deployment of Claude in enterprise history. Pause, Goldman Sachs. Running Claude in production. One of the most risk-averse institutions on Earth decided Claude was safe enough and powerful enough to put into their core operations. Pause, Blackstone. The world's largest alternative asset manager. Same story. Pause, PwC alone is using Claude across 3 areas that matter enormously. First, agentic software engineering. Teams that used to take months to ship production code are now shipping in weeks. Second, M&A diligence. Deals that took months of analyst time now take weeks. Third, reinventing entire business functions from the ground up.